Miali Elise Coley is an educator and writer who feels she has a part in the Black Lives Matter movement. During Miali's childhood, she had always believed her racial background was most significantly Inuk, not knowing much about her Jamaican father. She grew up with her Inuk mother and Inuit families. As Miali started to mature, people she was surrounded by started to question her identity. This led her to look further into her racial background. Miali's father, Audley George, had migrated to Canada in 1968, expecting a warm welcome from the communities in Toronto. Shockingly, George was met with middle-class white families which weren't so welcoming. George lived there until he finished high school. He then traveled to Iqaluit, close to Miali's hometown, for a restaurant job. George experienced more inequality than the normal life he had been used to. When Miali was 22, she traveled to Jamaica to visit her grandmother and her family in St. Elizabeth. Miali had felt she had a void somewhere in her life and hoped the trip to Jamaica would fill it. Miali felt fulfilled learning that she belonged to such a big family, but she did not feel fully satisfied. After this trip, Miali realized that she had a part in the Black Lives Matter movement and was ready to make a change to the injustice of Black peoples. In 2016, as part of Black History Month, Miali met with her dad to share stories together in Iqaluit with the help of the Embrace Life Council and the Nunavut Black History Society. At this time, Miali was to further develop her true identity as a Black Inuk following the incident regarding George Floyd and the movement regarding Black Lives Matter. In 2021, Miali decided to become a playwright and contributed to the 21 Black Features play. Miali then started her own educational business called Alurbic to teach the Inuk language using her Bachelor's of Education degree teaching elementary school students and adults.